I'm making a start on a new bike. Guys, this one is for ArcDroid CNC. And for those of you that have followed me for a while, you've noticed that I've got a ArcDroid CNC over there. That is for plasma cutting steel plate, among other metals. But I use it from time to time for prototyping mostly. Now, ArcDroid Andrew, the owner of ArcDroid, has recently approached me to build a custom bike. He's going to take this around to trade shows, and it's going to be a point of interest that'll draw people into the stand, really, bring a lot of interest and even showcase some of what an ArcDroid can do. So I'm planning to make some of these parts of this bike on my ArcDroid. I'm going to cover the process, obviously, in my content. Today, I'm starting with the head tube, which I'm going to machine now out of a piece of steel hollow bar. These are the front forks. I've had these for ages. I'm going to use those with billet triple trees. This is the rear monoshock. So I'm going to fit that into the bike at the back. We'll have a full fabricated swing arm, and then in here will be the monoshock. You'll notice there it says Sachs. That's going to be a rotary engine hanging underneath. These are the wheels I'm going to use. 6-inch Fat Boy rims with extra large off-road ATV tyres. This is the back sprocket, a little larger than usual to suit the bigger tyres. It's going to be pretty cool. Alright, so I've got the 25mm drill halfway through it on that side. I'm going to flip it round, plunge the drill in this end, and then I'm going to do the bearing journal bores, and then it'll be done. Okay, there's the finished head tube. Precision bored bearing journals, both ends, and about a 4mm wall thickness through the guts of it there. So that's where I'll be welding all the frame tubes on. By the way, I'm planning to TIG braze this frame from thin wall tubing, and I'll use the silicon bronze filler rod around these joints, hoping to sort of emulate something like what's on a custom Ducati or something like that. This is my frame jig. It's a nice configurable setup, twin parallel rails. I've got this vertical member here with an adjustable headstock angle, so got that set at 27 degrees, and this is my head tube that I've just machined, located with two aluminium conical bushes. Got a nut on top there to keep it tight. Now I can set the height of that exactly where I want it. So I'll go on my computer now and I'll just take a few measurements, work out exactly how to set this up to suit what I'm about to build. Then I can set about making some of these frame tubes up. I'm going to start bending the frame tubes now. These are the pieces that I've cut. This is 7/8 inch by 1.5 millimeter wall. And I decided to start with the bottom because it's got the only real datum point that I can set up to start with, which is going to be this tube. So obviously I've got the head tube to connect to. So it's going to be twin tubes running with one bend, which I might do a little kink in it to bring the two tubes closer together, just for aesthetics. So I'll play around with that after I've done the first bend. So that's my plan. Connect that bottom tube to that headstock with two tubes. That's going to start my frame. There we go. Starting to get the idea. So now I need to scallop the ends of the tubes to meet up to these tubes. See how that quite easily stands vertical, and then you just rotate it in until it meets the headstock tube. So what I was thinking is I might put a little kink in here just to bring these parallel like that, or closer to it, just to make the frame a bit slimmer and sexier.